State Dynasty here on EA College Football 25. We're going to go over the 2-2 Oregon State Beavers roster. It seems like they got an NFL caliber corner in Ayers. 97 speed, 95 acceleration, 98 change of direction, 85 awareness. They got a good young guard as well, but very upperclassman heavy, as you see. Quarterback Gabriel Johnson, we're going to face him again. And then really after that, it seems like they don't have anyone promising, maybe to Liverpool, but who knows. Running back Kevin Forrest, and then Jameer McMillan, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Fullback, nothing crazy. I mean, they got a wide receiver at 93 speed, but nothing really pops out. Tight ends, I'm not worried about. Left tackle, Jacob Anderson, pretty good. Guards, okay. Center, good. Great right guard. Okay right tackle. And Howard is pretty good, but very upperclassman heavy. Irving is hurt, so that's going to be very huge for us. As Cone and Jones would probably fill that role. True sophomore defensive tackle, senior outside linebacker, Dylan Lee, senior linebacker. So upperclassman heavy linebacking core, and they don't have any corners. They got obviously Ayers, who might go to the NFL draft, Jordan Jr., and then two horrible guys. They have a buttload of safeties, which I'm assuming some of these guys will probably play corner. Same thing with safeties as well. All right, we're going to check out in terms of Pac-12 offensively. We almost have 3,000 yards of total offense. We average about 47 points per game. We have 21 passing touchdowns, 18, and we're murdering people. Defense, we're kind of middle of the pack. Oregon has 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, 4 interceptions. They have the lowest total defense in the Pac-12. We're kind of in the middle. We're not great. We're not bad. In terms of the nation, defensively, we're not one of the top squads. Oregon's up there, but we're kind of, I would say, middle of the pack. Offense, in terms of yardage, we're the top dog. Passing yards, up there. Rushing, up there. Points per game, up there. Syracuse, who we face later on, is putting up points along with Clemson. Passing touchdowns, up there. Rushing touchdowns, up there. First downs, clearly. Conversions, 55%. Third best in the nation. Fourth down, we are one of the best 2-point conversions we don't really go for. Red zone efficiency, we're 93%. The next closest is 81. And 66% defensive red zone efficiency is not terrible, not good. Penalties, we have the least amount of penalties. And then turnovers, we have 13 takeaways, which is one of the top in the country. Defensive interceptions, top as well, and middle of the pack in terms of fumbles as well. Oregon's going to start off with the ball for Oregon State, Rainy game on the road. Fake jet touch pass, but Funk and Bogsby are going to be there. As it's going to be 2nd and 8 at the 23. Halfback screen. Joel Funk can't get the tackle, but Chase Davis is there. Making it 3rd and 4. Johnson, kind of, I want to say in the pistol motion. Oh, we had trouble last week doing that. And again, give up the 13. We had a hard time last week against Boise State containing the quarterback like that. And it happened all over again. Dennis Bosby can't get him. I'm going to pick up 11 there. Kevin Forrest with the first down. It's Oregon State, they're driving. Hopkins and Daly in the backfield. That is Hopkins' 26th. Yeah, you heard that. 26th tackle for a loss. The reigning defensive player of the year is Doing that, Sweat lets it go for an incomplete pass. As it's 3rd and 14 at the 46, Johnson looks like he's calling an audible wide receiver screen, with Sweat read that. It's now Dotson in the offense is now on the field as Corbin Cottle, he's going to bust one. Gets about 9. As it's going to be 2nd and inches at the 30. Hand off to Cottle again. Cottle picks up 2. It's going to be 1st and 10 at 32. Dotson to Ben Thomas. Ben Thomas can't hang on. Ayers was there on the tackle. Or the incompletion. Either way, Cottle bursting to the 48. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Hand off to Cottle. Cottle, oh, there's going to be a flag. I'm going to guess holding on Fennell. I kick it. As it's going to be 1st and 20. Kobe Eugene now in. Kobe Eugene. Look at that. Gets about good yardage. Making it 2nd and 13 here. Almost halfway through the first quarter is Dotson. Looks like he called an audible. Dotson to Beekman. Beekman, he's going to cut up. Look at that, to the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Aggies. What if I told you that was Beekman's first receiving touchdown this year? He's got 10 catches, 200 yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. He's kind of been quiet so far as, oh boy, baby, who is that? I don't know who that was, but that was a great run. Another weird number for a running back. This Daly and Bosby are going to be there, but they're going to pick up 5. Yes, I forget. Them and Boise State have the weird wide receiver tight end number for a running back. Johnson rolls out and Hopkins absolutely destroys him, making it 3rd and 5. As 2:34 left here in the first quarter. Johnson tries to get something going, but Angel Daly says, nah, you ain't getting away from me this time. As now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 9. Dotson. He's going to throw to Ben Thomas. Absolutely underthrown, and it's intercepted. Harlan Howard with the interception. Maybe we should have just planted our feet. Horrible decision by the junior. As Daly, oh baby. Thomas was there. As our red zone efficiency, again, our defense, 66% of the time, they score. Not ideal, as Oregon State is going to get to the 7. As Kevin Forrest picks up a good yards, about 4. Oh no, they're going to score. And just like that, Oregon has tied the game up. As Dotson, what can you do this drive? What can this offense do to redeem themselves? Johnny Gillette, he's going to start off pick up attempt. So it's a good start to the drive. Up to the 35, Dotson. Looks like he called an audible to Cottle. Cottle, great blocking by the old line. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. 4 carries for 42 yards for the senior back. And last year All-American. Kobe Eugene tries to move, but loses one in the end. Tried to cut back, should have just went forward, but either way, Cottle tries to get something, making it 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from the 47 as the first quarter slowly winding down here in Oregon to Javante Moses. Who else picks up the first? Pickup of 9 there. When in doubt, just give it to Javante. Cottle. Oh, Rankins, if you blocked, that would have been a touchdown. But pick up a 5 for Cottle. Dotson is going to hand it off to Cottle. Cottle's going to pick up 4. 7 carries, 57 yards. 3rd and 1, probably the last play of the first quarter is Kobe Eugene is going to burst, gets the first down, and then some. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling to the 14. What a way to end the first quarter. with that phenomenal run. As Dotson's going to hit Beekman. Beekman is going to pick up the first and then some. Down to the 4. 4 for 6, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Braylon Dotson. First and goal, you already know. Cottle trying to get something, gets 2. As, again, I feel bad, but Kobe Eugene is the touchdown merchant, and there you go. He steals one again from Cottle. I feel bad. Cottle works his butt off to get to this position, and then at the goal line, just gets subbed out. As Hopkins tries to bring him down, but Jacoby Duncan, no, Dave Easton, and Aaron Flowers are going to be there. As it's 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. Hopkins tries to, but Johnson's going to throw it away. 2 for 6, 21 yards for the red shirt senior quarterback. It's going to be play action all day. Hopkins was right there, and Frank draws, whatever. Frank Dreisbeck with the deflection. Sorry, I was just too excited. As Thomas picks up 6. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Cottle. Cottle tries to get something, only gets 2. 9 carries, 60 yards for Cottle. 3rd and 2. Oregon trying to get something, and they do. It's going to be 4th and 1. Moses hangs on as well. We're one of the most aggressive teams when it comes to 4th down conversions, and you see why we're up there. Just going to throw it away. Great decision. As they read that like a book. Oh my goodness. Another interception. Harlem Howard again. That is why I don't really like to throw RPOs. I should just hand it off. And Braylon Dotson alone is just keeping Oregon State in this ball game. It's Kevin Forrest with an absolute beast of a run. He's keeping Oregon State in this football game by himself. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I don't know what you were doing there. But play action all day. Jacoby Duncan with the pressure. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now. 3 for 8, 25 yards. Dotson doesn't have the greatest stats either. He's got 2 interceptions. Funk was there as well, making it 3rd and 3. As Joel Funk seems to be a little bit banged up slowly. 3rd and 3. The power run. Dennis Bawdsby, Flowers, or Demir Dillon, excuse me, but Kevin Forrest is going to pick up the first. As it's 1st and 10 at 20 now for Oregon State. Joel Funk got absolutely trucked. Jameer McMillan with the absolute run. As Oregon State's just willing their way with their running. They have 109 rushing yards so far. It seems like they are just a running football team, and it's showing. As Oregon State's going to tie this ball game up now. Okay. 2:13 left. We do get the ball at half, and oh my goodness. What was that? As it seems like all the momentum is shifting to the Beavers. As it's a beautiful pass, not the beautiful pass, but it seems like everything is not going the way that we would want. Third and 14. 3 now. 1:42 left, and they got good field position. As we need a turnover, something. Sweat's going to get there, but not in time. As David Wells Jr. with the reception, and again, it just seems like it's all Beavers, man, in this second quarter as they're in great field position. Johnson hasn't turned the ball over. He hasn't lit us up, but they've been smart with the football. We have not. And look at that play by Aaron Flowers with the great stop. I mean, regardless, they might get 6. They might get 3. But 3rd and 1, well, they're going to get a first. This is 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 46 seconds left. Hopkins is there. Let's go. That's what we needed. 2nd and goal from the 42. Well, from the 19. 42 seconds left. Frank drives back. Let's go. Making it 3rd and goal. If they get a field goal, I'm completely okay with it. As much as I hate giving up points, just do not let them score. There you go. Smart decision by him. But it seems like the first time in a very long time we are trailing in a football game. Yeah. 6 of 13, 2 interceptions. He is not having a good day through the air. And Gillette was open. Right. Down by 3, we get the ball. Dotson has not looked good at all. Oregon State seems to have all the momentum. We start the second half with a 4-yard run by Corbin Cottle. Cottle's been kind of bottled up. It's going to be 2nd and 6. And look at Cottle busting to the 39. As it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Kobe Eugene, look at running behind Gillette, getting 8. As it's a pickup of 8. Cottle gets absolutely stuffed. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Let's see what we got. Dotson calling an audible. Dotson passing. Dotson throws it Mahomes-esque. But in the end, he throws an interception. Maybe I should stop throwing on the run, but he's made those throws before, and I don't know. Johnson. No. It's just Braylon Dotson's just silly turnovers have kept Oregon State in this ball game. And just they're executing. It's going to be 1st and 10. As you know, we've won a lot of games consecutively and a lot of conference games. Oregon State is somewhat better-ish as Flowers at the hit. Or on paper, they're the same. We're the same. But it's just the 3 turnovers. You know, they've played smart football. They're not going to do anything super crazy, sweat. It's going to make it 3rd and 4. I don't want to say they play conservative, but clearly they're doing something right as Johnson has all day, and they're going to settle for another field goal. I mean, regardless, they're making plays. Field goals are field goals, and Dotson is cold, and Cottle picking up 2. They're really making Cottle work. This would be his 15th carry, and gets 1. As it's going to be 3rd and 7. Should have been another pick. Is it gutsy to go from your own 28? Yes. Is it very stupid? Also yes. But Dotson, he's a dog. And he's been sacked so many times, he has negative yardage. It's Dotson to Moses, the jet touch pass, the staple of this offense for so long. And look at that. Moses down the sideline, down to the 31. It's going to help his stats a little bit as it's going to be 1st and 10. Look at Cottle getting 4. Cottle's getting a little bit banged up, so we're going to put Kobe Eugene in. As Kobe Eugene tries to get something, gets 2. 3rd and 4 from the 25. Moses, the dump down. Moses picks up the 1st and then some. 4 catches, 54 yards for the junior. It's Kobe Eugene. Look at that burst. It's 4. 7 carries, 36 yards, and a tutty. Dotson's going to call an audible. Dotson to Johnny Gillette. Johnny Gillette getting into the end zone. God, our walk-on kicker sucks as he misses the extra point. So now it's a 2020 ball game. 1st and 10. Shout out Nigma, man. Whatever his name is, he's an absolute dog. Yeah, there you go. I don't know what Johnson's been doing. But they just got power football. They're going to pick up 6 there. He's carried 60 yards for the fella. Man in motion. Touch pass. Great cut inside. As it's a fumble. Ty Theory causes the fumble and recovers it. Let's go. That's the type of stuff that we needed. This guy might transfer, but hopefully he stays. Moses tries to get the outside block. Shout out Johnny Gillette. 1st and 10. Seems like Utah State's finally getting momentum. Kobe Eugene with the burst. Let's go. 10-5. Touchdown, Aggie. 2nd and 7 now. As we do get the 2-point conversion to make it a 8-point game. Shout out Aaron Flowers. Making it 3rd and 4. As Angel Daly looks a little bit, I don't want to say banged up, but tired. Johnson. Well, Daly is going to get the sack. Let's go. As 40 seconds left, 1st and 10 at the 32. Kobe Eugene picking up 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Kobe Eugene trying to get something. Gets 3. As it's going to be 3rd and 4 now. Dotson to Moses. Moses picks up the 1st. That's going to end the 4th. It's the start of the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 at the 43. Cottle with the big run. A little bit banged up, but that's not going to matter. He's going to pick up the 1st. Cottle is still in. Giving all he's got. Look at that. Picking up 18 carries at 101 yards. He's had to earn it. Kobe Eugene. What great block by Gillette. Making it 30 inches though. So Kobe Eugene does have 2 rushing touchdowns. Eugene. He's going to pick up the 1st and then some. He's got 12 carries at 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Dotson, I don't know why you threw it over there, but okay. 169, 2 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, I believe. As it's play action and gets absolutely demolished. 3rd and 14 from the 35. To Corbin Cottle. What a dot by Braylon Dotson. What a route by Corbin Cottle. We had our lead. I'm telling you, man, he makes NFL throws. Yes, he does some stupid decisions, but he makes some big-time NFL throws. As Johnson keeps it with the quarterback read option, picks up 9. But since he's been sacked as well, he has negative 12 yards rushing. As it's going to be 2nd and 1, and Daly was there, but Sweat's going to help him out. Making it 3rd and 6. 4 solo tackles for Sweat. As it's going to be 3rd and 6. Hopkins in the backfield. Let's go. 4th and 16. Hopkins has 2.5 sacks. What can Johnson do? Chase Davis. What a play. Holy moly. Sports Center top 10 play right there. Play action to Kobe Eugene. Kobe Eugene picking up 9. As Dotson and the boys rolling. Kobe Eugene picking up a 1st. 13 carries, 87 yards, 2 tutties. Stotson is going to hand it off to Cottle. Cottle breaking off a huge one. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dotson to Kobe Eugene. Picks up 4. Both running backs are almost at 100 yards. As Kobe Eugene's at 91. Gets 3. He is at 94. 3rd and 3 now. Moses, there we go, baby. Let's go. 7 catches, 87 yards for Mr. Moses. Look at Kobe Eugene, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Oh no, he's hurt. I don't like this, but 2nd and 1. Handoff. Well, Wildcat to Cottle. Ball game. Let's see if Oregon can do something. Oregon State. As Johnson Davis with the 2-yard tackle for a loss. As this defense has come to play in the second half. As they have an interception, a forced fumble. As Sweat gives up a huge game, but still, we're fighting. As 2:05 left in the ball game. Look at Dreisbeck, another deflection. He's got 2 deflections, 4 tackles. Shout out to the true sophomore for being an absolute dog. Hopkins was there. Dreisbeck can't get the tackle. Davis is there. As it is going to be 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to give him the first, okay? Oh, I didn't like the fact that we gave them all the yardage that they needed. But 1st and 10 at the 31. Halfback screen. We should have seen that coming. Oregon State, they're not giving up. I'm not going to lie. Besides Texas A&M, they have given us the most fits so far in Season 4. As Johnson all day. Oh, what a play by Tompkins. Doesn't really get thrown to him as much as being corner number 1, which stinks because he was really, really good. As Flowers is there for the loss. TFL. This is where Tompkins got his first career interception as well. Fun fact. Derry can't go anywhere. Daly's there as well. That's what I want to see. Angel Daly has come alive, man. Ty Theory, he's got a sack, also a forced fumble and recovery. He's an absolute animal. That's going to be ball game. Checking out the stats. We did our thing. Braylon Dotson. 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not the best. Wasn't the worst game. He really, he has games like this. But he throws like, hey, I can be an NFL guy, but then also he's very confusing. But rushing. Corbin Cottle, 21, 114, 1 touchdown on the ground. Kobe Eugene, 18, 103, and 2. These guys really, really carried the load today. Dotson, not really anything. Receiving, 7 and 87. Gillette, 2 and 21. Beekman, 266-1. Corbin Cottle, 35. A touchdown, 1 and 9, and then 1 and 6. Blocking, Pancakes, Melvin had 11. Thomas, Moses as well, and 3 sacks given up. Defensively, Chase Davis led us with 9, TFLs 4, 2.5, 2 sacks for Daly, 2.5 for Hopkins, half a sack for Berry, an interception for Chase Davis, and 2 pass deflections for Dreisbeck and Flowers, and a forced fumble by Dreisbeck, and a recovery by Theory. Alright, next episode is the second to last Pac-12 game we have, but we do have 2 home games back to back, and a lot of our recruits are coming in these 2 games, so hopefully we get something huge. But our 3 road game gauntlet, it's done, it's over with. Just glad we made it out. Sorry, Cal gave us a scare. I completely forgot about that. But really, Oregon gave us a scare first, then we kind of pulled away. Washington State, they're coming. Let's not do anything, and then we have a bye, and then we got to face San Diego State, and then we're at Syracuse, and hosting Auburn, and hosting Washington as well. As we look on paper, they're not as bad, but who knows? The next episode will be against Washington State. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have, and until next time, you guys have a good one.